It's still going against all odds. Okay. Is there anything else in here while I'm looking around, I suppose? Thank you, random note in one of the treasure troves for telling me that there's apparently secrets in this room. All right. Time to add another thing to this entire ridiculous... God, there's so much stuff in this book. I mean, every single time that I think I'm done with it, it's not. Okay. All two. Where's two? I'm assuming this just spells out something. He checked every space. 4-9. All checked. Now it looks like it is just going to be a thing. Checked every space was supposed to be your hint on that. That is absolutely ridiculous. I guess if you look really closely, you can see that. But no, I had to figure this out through a random note that I got from the treasure trove. Anyway. 2. Yeah, that's the 2, 3. Yeah, and I'm looking for. Checked every space. Yeah, I'm looking for 3. Hello, welcome to this. It's continuing. Against all odds. Okay, I don't know what the third word is. Let's just put an X there for right now because case is all checked. Case 5. There's 6. Had. Oh, there we go. Corner. All checked corner case. Okay, that's on one of the other books. That's on one of the other pages of the book. Still haven't finished it. No, it's still going. Like, I've actually figured out all of the other ridiculous clues in this book, but then one of the random notes in the treasure trove told me that there was still more here, which, well, you're supposed to check every space, like in between the words. Can you believe that? I'll check the corner case. That's, what is that, 4? I'm looking for 5. Had. All checked corner case rooms. 6. Looking for A. What am I looking for here? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so actually it is just had A. And then what's 8? There's 9, which is case. Okay. All checked corner rooms had a low case. Ten, somewhere around here. Clue. Man. 11. Low case clue something in... Okay. I had a low case clue found in 12 then. In the... Well, it's 13 at least. Where's 12? Right now, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, yeah. Found in the 13. Where's 14 again? I swear I saw that at some point before. Found low case room in the... It's 13 rooms. Is it just 14? Is there 15? No, that's 13. I keep the 13. 3 looks like 5 in this text. Okay. All right. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. Okay. Which is right here. Had a low case clue found in the rooms. Those are, there's 4 checked ones: patio, nook, office, and pantry. All right, patio, nook, office, and pantry. Had a low case clue. Low case clue. I mean, let's take a look here real quick. If we're to look at like some of the stuff here. They expect us to read and count? Evidently. Why are there numbers in this picture book? Because there's hints. All these hints. Do you understand the amount of just hints for stuff inside of that book alone? Ugh. It's utterly ludicrous. Anyway. No, because the low case. Had a... Okay, so the hint is that all checked corner case rooms, which are the patio, nook, office, and pantry, had a low case clue found in the rooms. Had a low case clue. So like lowercase, I assume. Lowercase. I mean, it says found in the room, so I guess maybe what I should do is I should just go try and find a few of those and see what I can do. I guess. It seems like the most, something. Okay, so yeah, here's the reading nook. Had a low case clue. Well, so, for example, you have something. Well, actually, you know. No. Hey, that apparently, tells you how to do that. Order of operations. Sinclair has many secrets that he will take to his grave. So I've seen. Well, that's neat. I mean, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. You can see here. One of these words is written in lowercase. Okay. Isn't that funny? Okay. All right. So... I guess I probably should have noticed that when I read that the first time, but I certainly didn't. I can tell you that right now. Good Lord. It just keeps going. You can't get away from the sheer amount of silly nonsense. Let's go make another library for fun. What do I want this time? I want a new clue again. For fun. B-side, you say. Indeed, I do say that, and I did say that. And that's the place where all the bees are, of course. Dovecote. Yeah, I'll take that, sure. I feel like there's definitely a secret in here. I mean, there is this, but I've already seen this one. All the way back from 1970 to 74. I don't know what the SD is. Is not clear. Lower the SD. No idea what that could possibly be. One of the things I still haven't figured out anything about is the fact that there are the super death. Yeah, lower the super death. But yeah, it's, you know, a lot of stuff related to that. Give me the dormitory. I can go around here, bust this thing open, and see if I can't find anything good. This room is really handy because it just outright tells you what Korarika symbol looks like. That's funny. Hello, Nora. We're doing the big ones. You know, the large puzzles. The puzzles that you do. That I certainly do. Okay, we gotta go find the corner cases. I think at this point in time, that just makes sense. Just cram all these items in my pockets, please. If you don't mind. Why are there so many puzzles? Because that's the game, apparently. Too many puzzles, I would say. Perhaps a number more than is necessary. So what are the ones that I need to get? I'm looking for the patio, office, and pantry tree. I should be able to find the pantry. That's a pretty common room. Alright. Sure. Oh, just keeps going. Never stops. I figured out so many, and yet here we are. And there's still... Maybe this is the one that's actually going to lead me to the thing that I'm looking for. The last microchip that I need to get. Come on. Oh, you're making this so annoying for me. I mean, there you are. Oh, yes, of course. I do mean... You... There, you happy? Is that what you wanted? Is that what you craved? Alright, I mean, I could use a few of these. Let's go do an easier puzzle, all things considered. No. Okay, well, I don't know what you want from me then. I mean, there's only so much that I can do. Good one? Good one? Was that good? Was anything about that good? Look, I do a lot of stuff here. I don't know about good. I do bad. Superman does good. +2. Anyway, statement is as true as the white box statement. Okay. The blue box contains the gems if its statement is false. This box's statement is both true and false. Well, okay. All right. A paradox. Yeah, these puzzle boxes are starting to get weird, aren't they? Came in to witness a gamer moment, truly. This statement is true as the white box. Okay, so one of these statements has to be true and one of these statements has to be false because this one is, well, a paradox. The blue box contains the gem if its statement is false, but it's both true and false. Paradox has to be false? No. Paradox is neither, which means that the other two boxes have to be either true or false. But this statement is as true as a... Well, blue is just false because it can't be both true and false. It can, though. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's just like this could be false that this box's statement is both true and false. That is a false statement. Yeah, it's like that's true. It's like this would only be true that it's both true and false if it was true. So the fact that it's true and false means that it has to. This is a logic gate style. It has to be condensed into being false. If its statement is false and those ones are true. Now, unless there is some sort of... Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so like I said, it was condensed into being a false statement just from the nature of how it worked. There you go. There you go. There. This is cringe horse fail pony if I've ever seen one. Good. Because that is, of course, a tag on this channel for good reason. For good reasons. That is a tag on this channel. From me, your favorite Dare You Are streamer. Oh, okay, there's a pantry. All right, pantry, give me your cool hint. Okay, is it Bridget? That's the lowercase thing in this one. Who is the head maid? All right. Man, just the one section that I have on a new clue is we need a There You Are tag. I could easily add that. Add tag. There you go. I don't want to be the Dare You Are. I mean, I don't want to be the Dare You Are. Dare you are. You are. There you are. Streamer. It's awful. It's awful. This is a bad stream. Why are you watching this? What up? Oh, you know. The usual. The classic. The only thing that you ever need from here. Me saying Dare You Are. That's all you need. That's the only thing that you need. It's the only thing that you want, really. All right, you know what? I'm going to go launder some money. There you are. There you are. There you are. Anything on these? It's about time, and the time, of course, is the sacred hour, 1:30, which is funny. Yeah. Stay safe this holiday season. I get it. Like a safe that you open in that room. Too late. I'm clipping it and posting it on here. Posting what on where? I don't even remember what I said. If I said anything even in the first place. Which may not be the case. Give me some of them rocks. Give me some of them sweet keys and sweet rocks. Sweet keys, sweeter rocks. That's what I'm all about over here. That's Mita from Noita. Oh yeah, kinda. I mean, it's a blue. I mean, it's a blue cloaked figure, not a purple one. Completely different. That's not Dare. You are. Okay, what do I need? I need Patio. The Dare You Are shitpost. What? When are we talking about a Dare You Are shitpost? I don't know. Like, it's not happening here. What sort of person do you think I am? Some sort of Dare You Are shitposter? No. I have more self-respect than that. Hey, Yulia, we're getting into the deep puzzles, the crunchy puzzles at this point in time. The ridiculous puzzles that are just... Yeah, no, I think the word ridiculous covers it. Isn't that right? Spectre of death that floats above one of my beds? I'm so glad that I just have the angel of death as a permanent fixture in my house. Really? You have self-respect? I do. And I think you should also have respect for me. And frankly, I'm embarrassed that you don't. You shouldn't just be daring and you are-ing around here. And we got this guy here too. Which I have no particular reason to ever break that thing, so it will remain unbroken. You know what? Give me that utility. The bizarre puzzles. The silly puzzles is really the more important bit you gotta understand. I mean, I think I figured out a good amount of them at this point. Like I got the signs and the... So, okay. For the full, like, run-through of things that I have figured out since last time, I've gotten room 8. Hooray. Solved all the gallery puzzles. Hooray. I solved the signs and anagram books puzzle, which was very silly. But the thing that you actually need to, do the thing are all 3 of the microchips, which I still have yet to find. I've only got 2. So what's room 8 all about? It got me a sick Chivo. And I mean, also every time I go to the gallery now, it gives me 2 gems, a key, and a handful of coins, which is pretty cool too. Pretty handy, all things considered. But it also got me a sick Chivo. 100 days. It's my estate. I own this estate. What are you talking about? You over here talking about like, oh, I'm worried about. No, it's my estate. I live here now. Mom and Dad ain't ever seeing me again. Unless they want to come visit me up on my cool estate. Good stuff. And do they? I don't know. I mean, they might. I'll try and craft at least one lavatory for them when they get here. No promises. Except you live in a tent outside. Well, yeah, that's because I'm trying to do all the puzzles. You gotta understand, it's an important part of living in this house is figuring out all the puzzles before you actually move into this place proper. Also, I would get crushed in the moving walls if I actually tried to stay in here. Live in a blue tent? It is not blue. That's the problem. It's a red tent. I can't have that. That's why I need to 100% the game so I get the blue one. That's funny. Yeah, sure. Not useful, but funny. Did your uncle live in this house? Yes. Of course he did. Like, it's his house. Gotta understand. Well, I mean, it was his house. I mean, I guess it's still his house in the sense that he lives in the tomb outside. And by lives, I mean he deads in the tomb outside. Yeah, but how did he not get crushed by the walls? I mean, he's been living here for, like, a long time. Lot of experience. You know. Maybe he slept in the foundation? I mean, well, that's not entirely true because you can, foundation. I logged into the office. I'm at the security one. Oh, whatever. Well, spread gold in the estate, I guess. You know what the terminal password is? Swan Song? Well, Swan Song is a reference to death. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a reference to the fact that your uncle is dead as all hell. I mean, also there's like several different ways that you can figure it out. For example, it's the name of the... He did die being crushed by the walls. You know, I didn't even think about that, but you are true. Yes. Yes, just suck it all up. Now, then, at this point in time, I may just want to get the planetarium and call it a day in there. In fact, you know what? I am going to do exactly that. Still have not figured out the spiral of stars yet, but I feel like I got an idea of what that might be. All right, send it, baby. We got to go find some corner cases. At least 2 more of them. Sizable shopping center. A swan song is a performer's last performance before retiring. I mean, yeah, but I also thought it's like a swan sings a song before dying, or at least that's the old wives' tale version of it. Hence the thing. Yes, before they get killed, before they're murdered. Now then, back into the cringe horse, fail pony, dare you are gaming that we all know and love. It's more of an in than a man. Or, well, if I stopped making so many... Oh, yeah, also I shouldn't... Well, let's go green so I get the patio. For a guy that got handed an estate, Herbert sure is a gloomy fellow. I mean, well, whatever. He's an eccentric billionaire. That's the only thing you need to know. Okay, the black box is true, and it contains the gems. Okay. If the blue box is empty if it is false. Okay. Okay, so it's the white box. The black box is false. The above statement is false. All right. So if the black box is true... Okay. So if this one is true, the above statement is false. And that the black box is false. And that is true... On the blue box, then the blue box is empty if it is false. Is true. That means that you're the false one. Is empty if it is false, and it is false, so it is empty. So it's the white box. Okay, geez, I don't know what that was about. Give me my stupid gems and get me out of here. Now then. What were we doing? Oh, yes, I was doing the patio. Bet it all on blue, baby. What do you mean, bet it all on blue? There's no betting. You just figure out the puzzle. There's a terrace. I mean, I guess. No betting. You just figure out the puzzle. I tell you. Always bet on black, which were both incorrect. All of these things were incorrect. You're all wrong, and you should be embarrassed. Because it was white. You should have paid attention to the thing, which is that it was that it was white. It was the white box. I feel like I walked through my thought process pretty well there. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Conservatory. What do we got? We got terrace. None of these I really want to mess around with. I don't know. I feel like the game is well crafted in terms of the rarity of various rooms, for the most part. What do we got this time? What sort of wacky stuff do we got? I don't really want any of these. So I guess just add a small chest to whatever. Who cares? I'll take it. Experiment successful, baby. And that's how you do it. You don't need to do anything more complex than that. Here we are. Oh, I mean, there. Etc. There. Black always wins. Yeah, but it didn't. Like, I feel like you weren't even paying attention. It clearly did not win that time. It was white. It was the white box. Solarium. Nah. I'm going to the bedroom. And eat this apple. You know, I still have no... Like, this thing feels so important, but I got nothing for how to actually do anything with it. It was a trick of the light. Merely a trick of the light. You know, Sledgehammer, etc. Peter Gabriel reference. You know what? Because we are looking for the patio. If you would. Well, I'll take the veranda, I suppose. God knows I'll take as many items as I can get, I guess. But that's not really what I want. You ever watch a Sledgehammer series? That was about the cop with a gun? Like, the entire gimmick was that he had a gun that he was way into, if I remember. And wasn't like Sledgehammer, it was Sledgehammer exclamation point. Like, no, I never watched that, but I heard about it and I was like, what a weird concept. I mean, all right, I suppose. Don't all cops have a gun? Yeah, but not all cops are as into having a gun as this guy. If I remember correctly. It's like, okay, there's having a gun and there's having a gun. It was a goofy 80s series, I'll say. Yeah, eat the stupid thing. The guy, like, this guy was like married to his revolver. Yeah, that's kind of vaguely what I remember. Would it be? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal with it was. It was the 80s, baby, which doesn't really excuse anything. No, that's still, even for the 80s, a weird thing. Yeah, sure, we had Turbo Teen on there. I was about a guy who turned into a car after eating spicy food, and by a guy, I mean a teenager, of course. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I made a thing spawn in here. I forgot about that. Okay, you know what? Hey, that's perfectly usable considering these circumstances. The circumstances being that I'm kind of out of keys. Yeah. All right. And now what I need is once again to find that patio. Actually, I'm going to go through I think the den will have a... You see, they're making a new Naked Gun. What? But, like, Leslie Nielsen has unfortunately passed. How can you make a Naked Gun without him? I feel like this is an untenable situation that they have written themselves into. Give me the patio, please. Well, I guess they're not going to. Oh, no, this doesn't make any sense at all. Who, and also, you know, the other thing is, who's making it? Because there's a... Hollywood is creatively bankrupt. Well, we all know that. And as we know, when they weren't creatively bankrupt, they were making things like Sledgehammer. Ah, there's a key. But that's not the point. The point is, who's stepping up to make the Naked Gun the fourth insult? Nah, but you get what I'm going for there. And it thinks that they can actually do it. Because I don't. Hollywood, I'm calling you out. I don't think you can do it. There's the patio. Finally. God, with all of these verandas and the Lucky Rabbit's foot, I'm really just getting a lot of junk in here now, aren't I? I got Liam Neeson. That's... Is it because his name vaguely sounds like Leslie Nielsen? No, that doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, so it's buried, evidently. Buried beside something in the office. Bridget. No, none of this makes any sense at all. Sure. And then, you know what, gold sink. What do you got here? I got a good amount of gold to sink. And indeed, I'm going to. Right now. Doing this. Right now. No, I'm actually 5 away from being able to get that. Maybe I'll just go back and do a little bit of that sort of thing. I think he's playing Leslie. Yeah, Liam Nielsen's son. Liam Nielsen. Yeah, sure. There you go. That's everything I need. Yeah, Leslie Nielsen's son, Liam Neeson. What a mouthful. I mean, okay. Now, to be fair, in the sense that it's just like, that's a funny bit. The thing I just said, like, that's a decently funny thing. Yeah, it's Leslie Nielsen's son, Liam Neeson. There's almost something there. Again, it's starting to get really packed in here. I take it that I'm definitely not going to be getting the Spiral of Stars doing this. As dare you are. Yet surely the greatest bit ever penned to something. Yeah, that's what I need right now. You know what? Stars. Hey, damn! So it looks like it's west. That's probably funnier than all the jokes from the movie combined. I mean, the new movie or the old movie? Because there were a lot of good jokes in the old movie. I think it's supposed to be buried beside West Bridge. Because Bridget, probably not what they're going for there. Okay. Well, I do have a Chauvel, and I do have the west entrance open. I'll go see what that is, I guess. If anything. Oh, I mean, I assume it's something, because if it wasn't anything, that'd be really weird. Buried beside West Bridge. Well, that sounds interesting. I mean, here's the thing. I don't really think that, you know, it's like an unimpeachable sort of master of comedy, the Naked Gun movies. But they were decent. There were some decent little flicks there. So, I mean, I guess as far as remaking stuff goes, it's not the worst idea I've heard out of Hollywood. Certainly have done far worse stuff, but, you know. Is it really something I'm going to go see? No, because I don't see movies at all anyway, so what does my opinion even matter in the first place? And that's the real takeaway from this. Yeah, just bust it right up, baby. And if you could, give me a... Yeah, it's just... I'll be honest, it's just like, you could probably do a decent Naked Gun, I suppose. I'm not going to say that it's not possible. Certainly it is, but also, you know. What's the... Like Michael Bay's TMNT, I never saw that one, so I don't even know. I assumed that it was bad. I just assumed that it's bad. Okay, yeah, there's actually a couple. Yeah, no. This is the only bridge over out west. All right. All right. Oh. A small data microchip buried in an old jar. All right. Well. That's meaningful. Now, you might be asking, what is that going to do? I don't know. It's not that small. It's actually the largest of them. It's true. But that's not really... That was nicely hidden. Yeah, I'll say. You have to look on... You have to look with a... Oh, you have to look with a magnifying glass on page 6 of A New Clue, which they did give, like study all the spaces, but I was only able to find that because I got a hint from the treasure trove box room, which just gives random assorted hints about everything in the game. That one was pretty deep in there. All right. Not even a microchip, just a chip. I mean, look, this is what microchips looked like back in the day. This was considered micro back in 1993. And then this is something else that I figured out here. I can go through the entire bit of how I found this. Don't even worry, I did. What the hell? What? Okay. This is not quite what I expected. Yeah, Voices of the Void 2.0. I think the laboratory and inbound electronic mail and communications from off-site will no longer be blocked. So, what is that do for me? Yeah. Huh. So there's a 5th permanent addition. How about that? I mean, I get, it makes sense. There was room for it, but I guess go check your inbox. Yeah. I mean, I have the office here. But there is also one other place that I can go and use the microchips. There are 5 permanent additions. They hid that from you because there was only ever space for 4 there until I opened that up. So can you... I mean, it did say permanent addition, so I assume that if I take it out, it still works. It says permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Yeah. That's an addition to my campsite over there. You can see. I did not see that coming. Well, God, this game goes so deep. Anyway, there is also this place, which is where you got the original microchip. And I never actually opened up before. Oh, what? Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am going to be... Where was that screen that was appearing? That's something to go look at later. Let's go see what this is first. Is this State Castle? may just be. Is this where I put in... Oh. All right. Symbol of Arinda there. Oh, there's a town. Huh. Oh, great sniper position. Yeah, if I want to go take out the target. And there's the thing. Well, this is some pretty big stuff. All right. So, let's go. I now have internet. I now, by solving my uncle's puzzles, I have now finally reactivated internet on site. So I guess let's go check that out. Things are happening, certainly. Feel like I'm finally getting somewhere. Going, great work, Agent 47. Now get to the extraction point. All right. Well, what do we got here? Oh, man. Inherit your uncle's mansion and then spend 3 months figuring out how to turn the internet back on. Now call it a day. I mean, I do want to go get the throne room, of course. But, all right, let's see what we got. Or, I mean, not that. That transfer, baby. I mean, what do we got? Oh, absolutely. Designed for experienced technicians. Please. Couldn't you have just called the internet, guys? I mean, this is 1993. 1993 on an alternate Earth. Yeah, please give me some more details. Ooh, let's take a look. Lower reservoir by 1. Stock your pantry with fruit. Interesting. Unseal one of the antechamber doors. Okay. Permanently increase your lockpicking skill. Yeah. All right. Remove a crate from the tunnel. 1 random item, set your key, gain 4 ivory dye. Lol, it's the mod package. Yeah, I know. I finally got my laboratory mods. Remove a crate from the tunnel is interesting. I can, each time you pull a different antechamber lever, sure. Each room with a fireplace. Huh. Should I draft a tomorrow room? Access a different terminal. Okay. I mean, I think the one that I'm looking at here is remove a crate from the tunnel. Lower the reservoir by 1 is also interesting too, just because that means that I can just get rid of all of that. Now, needless to say, oh my God, the amount of... Anything else new for you? No, not really. I mean, here, do I have any other data transfers to do for... Nope, just that. All right, well, I got a couple different things. The mod package for... I can finally go fill my pantry with fruit by ordering it off of Amazon, I guess. Thank God. We're getting 1993 DoorDash, baby. I'm ready. What was that back in 1993? I don't think we had anything. There was really not too much for, you know, things related to ordering anything online. Baba is you type shit. I mean, well, that's everything in this game. It's all very obscure, weird puzzles. But I mean, you know, I'm committed to it now, aren't I? Now, obviously, what we want to do right now is get over to the office. See if I can make something work. Because this is probably going to have new emails. So, what do I got? I mean, log into the network first off. Only took 100 days. Ah, we got... Okay, here we go. All right, and... Using the staff announcements board located under staff services. New announcements from time to time. Convenient is... Interested to have access. All right. Shitty upload schedule and weird ass puzzle games. The shittiest upload schedule and the weirdest puzzle games possible. Now, to be fair, I'm looking over at the thing here. There's like 3,000 people playing this game right now on Twitch. Well, 3,000 people watching people play this game on Twitch. So I feel like there's something to be said about that. Hello. Spend as much time as on the estate. Thanks for letting me know that it's just like, hey, give everybody a 3-month, I'm hoping paid vacation. Thanks. And then that's, I guess, all that we got for new e-mail data transfers. Nothing for this one. I guess that makes sense. Like, what am I going to get in the office here? Okay, but the other two ones then are the security room, which might have something of interest, and the other one. What do you got here? And trust me when I say that I'm going to be doing big old amount of... There's going to be one huge megasode for all of the stuff in this game as soon as I find it. As soon as I'm able to discover all of the things in this game. Of which I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job, all things considered. Yeah, I do in fact have the master key now, don't I? The counterpart of Crazy Key. Utility close it. I suppose. Experiment successful. Give me more small chests, apparently. Why even bother? Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. I gotta go craft the throne room, I think is going to be the big deal. Why am I even bothering with this? I'm not even going to be going up there. I kind of have an entire... I kind of have a goal today now, don't I? And a new black print. Yes, which I think is going to be important. Really finally buffing up the amount of black prints that I'm getting. Hooray. For whatever that's even worth. Really got cool stuff with that. You know, I still have yet to find the 8th envelope. Alzara says that I'll never find it, but Alzara says a lot of things. So I assume that it's definitely going to be possible. At least that's my thought right now. Now, workshop. I could redraw this, but I'm just going to... I feel like this is roughly about what I was looking for as far as doing stuff goes. Yeah, give me the lockpick set. Alzara is a hack. Satellite dish. Okay, well. Goal this time now is going to be, one, shelter outside. Or I guess I could connect to it remotely. And two, the throne room. Day 102. Give it up for day 102. Number 1. Hey, you. Give me the Black Prince. Give me all 2 of the Black Prince that I have. Alright, whatever. Come on. And yeah, go outside and go and get the... Sure, whatever. I mean, I don't know. You'll never find Rune 46, which you do. And I did! I don't think anybody's going to argue. Also said that I'm never going to find all the red envelopes. Also said that I'm never going to, you know... all the other garbage that I said. There's Treasure Trove, which is one of them. Go get that eventually, I suppose. Good. That's what I wanted. Please. Just give me all of the money. So much money. This is why I never need to worry about money in this game. I mean, once you have figured out the puzzle to be able to open up that, but, you know. I did it, so surely you can as well. Now, then... I mean, I suppose I should probably do this. Did you see the boxes in the reservoir, by the way? Oh, I have unlocked all of the sanctum doors except for the last one that is in the throne room. So yeah, I'm pretty well aware of what's going on. We just got to go open up that throne room because that's going to have the last sanctum key on there. Oh my god. Okay. All the statements on the blue box are true. A box with no false statements has the gems. So that would be the blue box. Or, well, one of them. The statements on the box are either both true and false, or both false. This box is empty. This box is white. Okay. Well, I mean, that's the true one. All right. All statements on the blue box are true. The box with no false statements. Well, I mean, okay. The statements of this box are both true or both false. Okay, one of these has to be false. This box is empty. So if I assume that this is false... and then the other one is false. All statements on the blue box are true, which is false. The box with no false statements has the gems, which is false. All right. All bets on black. Don't do that. No, don't do that, obviously. Ah, damn it. Look, I'm not going to think about this too much when I'm trying to do a stream. That's too much pressure on me to do during a stream. You have to understand. Alright, what else we got here? Sure, I don't care about the dark room. I don't care about eating apples. I do care about electric aquariums. Good, good. And I do care about Den. Because that's when I can say, what's all this? And, okay, whatever. Give me whatever sort of stuff that you want to, which seems like an awful lot of things at this point in time. It's just kind of getting downright silly. Maybe at 100, I'll finally get the Spiral of Stars. Probably not. Man, really? Okay, you're really... All right, let's see what we're doing here. Well, look at you. Really making it difficult on a guy. It didn't tell me how many it was going to require prior to this point. Still haven't figured out the ritual of castling. Oh, classic. You say classic. But you know what? I just need a bunch of gems, right? I just need a bunch of gems. We could have guessed. Yeah, I'll guess this, idiot. Oh, you think he's going to be able to afford it now? Any chance the castle is chess related? It is. Absolutely. I mean, I've gotten a couple hints on that. Let me go check my notes. You must don the mantle of the knight to perform the ritual of castling. The power must shift to perform the ritual of castling. Good luck drafting it, idiot. I mean, I don't need luck because I'm just gonna go do it. I'll show you. I'll show you all. Observe as I go and draft it. I mean, it's like, you know. I'll take that too. Well, now you have no money. Oh no, my money. Now what? I mean, I guess I'll take that. And there's that, as I expected. And, okay, so no surprise, the Black King is inside here. So what do we got? Former seat to the power of Rindaris before the current rise of the Red Banner. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. All right, just go right down. To no surprise, it's the Black King in the throne room. Happy Mom's Day. It's me, your mom. I guess that's handy. Oh, good. I'm so glad that we finally got the alternate thing for that one. Oh, I couldn't see it. Okay. Trying to see if there's any other sneaky things going on here. Because you know there's going to be. Oh, yeah, I got the symbol up there. Yeah, seeing if characters have... Can I sit? No? Yeah, now they're not going to give me that ability. Well, I did get this. That's found floor plan, right? Indeed it is. So Simon is a king now. Well, I mean, he's had a crown for a while. Reclaim the crown. I mean, there are 2 crowns that exist in this game. But I might be able to go find. The fact that it just says that on there says probably supposed to do something related to that. Could end up going to look for either of those. Well, I mean, I do have the Sanctum Key, which is the final of the Sanctum Keys. Let's go see if opening up all of that does anything. Or at least maybe I would, except I'm just realizing right now that it seems as though I do have perhaps a very few amount of steps left. Anything. Any other hints to stuff I can glean while in here? All I really need, I'm thinking, is the... Oh, you know what? Hey, let's go do this then. Because this is one of the other terminals, of course. I mean, it's a pretty badass room, though, all things considered. Anything new? Oh? I don't know if that's new. No, I don't think that's anything new. All right, well, what do we got for? No, that's the same thing. Kirk Darren. No, nothing. It's only the one. I mean, it could also be in the. Could also be in the shelter too. Is the other one, of course. Yeah, I could even go get some of the fun new stuff that they have now promised me here as far as updates go. What do you got? Each time you view your map, lose 10 steps. Okay. I'll go each time I draft room. Okay. Packet management? Oh, that's fun. So basically, you can just kind of mix and hey, if you don't like some of them, you can kind of mix and match that. That is fun. Okay. So, I think that covers a lot of stuff that we have now seen. But there's still plenty of other random, assorted things that I'm going to need to go actually try and figure out here. What do you got? Crate has been removed from the tunnel. Here, give me the West Wing hallway. West End hallway. Do that. Do a little bit of that. We'll actually go take this because this will give me a few extra steps, right? Like a few extra steps. Nothing. Nothing again. Remove a crate. Well, at this point in time, I do have a few extra things to do. Where'd that go? Yeah, whatever. Nothing. What else you got? The archives. Yeah, give me that. No, we'll do this. As far as actual plans go, I really do not want to mess around with losing all my stuff. Cloister sounds good. Do I even have... I got nothing. We ballin'. I hate hooping. They keep making me hoop. I absolutely despise it. Forced to hoop against his will. Okay, I'm really running out of stuff now, though, is the problem. He's balling too hard. Cannot be stopped. Just like that we now just have a throne room in here. Along with all of the other absolutely ludicrous, amount of just stupid things that I have inside of this place. We also got a throne room. Simon needs this. It's a prescription throne room. I don't know, my sanctum key. I finally got all of them. I can find something in here. Well, I mean, like a little bit. I can get an apple. Rad, dude. Okay, you know what? Let's just go over to the... go over to here and see what I got. Because I would indeed like to try and get into the shelter if possible. Shelter? No, just Doom. We got a shelter in here. I'm going to use a few stars here. I don't care. Okay. Give me something good. Have it load up something, apparently. I'm really hoping that I get something, because otherwise I don't know. Well, several different things have opened up as of now, but, you know. Electronic mail. Nah, still nothing there. Data transfers. Still nothing. Okay, so I guess it's only the 3. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. That does open up something in that tunnel full of crates. But... what? Well, you know what? I have accomplished quite a bit on this one, it seems. Actually managed to figure out a couple things. So I think I am going to call it here today. And hopefully, like, I'll actually be able to complete this game soon enough.